North Carolina lawmakers changed their minds about a proposed ban on raw milk. The ban was approved last week by the state Senate's Agriculture Committee as part of the annual Farm Act. This week, more than 100 raw milk enthusiasts packed another committee hearing, leading lawmakers to back down. WRAL's Heidi Kirk shows us where the debate stands today and what impact it could have.
Raw milk is what keeps people coming back to Lily Den Farm. Tucker Withington says when he first started selling it, they were only milking 2 cows.
Milk now is the #1 priority on the farm and our highest selling in volume.
A ban on raw milk would change everything.
It could have a devastating impact on our business.
On Tuesday, the state Senate Agriculture Committee reversed its decision to propose a ban on raw milk as part of the annual Farm Act. It's one of several pushes by the North Carolina Agriculture Commissioner, Steve Troxler, to regulate raw milk for safety reasons, saying, quote, "It presents a significant public health risk, and there is no way to ensure its safety." He's also called for an end to the state's partial legalization of raw milk, which could be sold if branded as pet food. That's how Withington sells it.
Now, you'll notice every product here in this store has to be labeled with this, not for human consumption. But Withington says that most of his customers are actually buying it for their own use.
The ban's advocates argue that there are safety risks associated with drinking raw milk, and some experts agree.
To me, it is one of the riskier foods that we have. It's akin to consuming raw chicken, which is not something that we would prescribe to individuals from a health standpoint because of the potential for pathogens.
Withington says it should be up for the consumers to decide.
I believe that the consumer should be able to educate themselves and assume the risk of anything they do in their life.
Now, instead of banning raw milk, the bill proposes studying the feasibility of making raw milk even more broadly available for people to buy. Heidi Kirk, WRAL News.
All right, so Senate Bill 639 has one more stop before it heads to the chamber floor for a vote. Now, time to check in on the results of today's live poll on this issue. Having heard this debate, we're asking, would you drink raw milk? Right now, 19% of you say yes, 75% say no, 6% say I already do.
You can always share your voice by scanning that QR code on your screen or head to WRAL.com/yourvoice to cast your vote.